boxing fans, this is Kenneth SB Unboxing. You visit us on the web at www.sbunboxing.com. Let's speak boxing. Great weekend of fights. You know, Manny Pacquiao came out victorious against Brandon Rios, all 12 rounds. As predicted, you know, Manny Pacquiao was just speed kills. Was just too fast, too explosive for Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios just couldn't make an adjustment. He said it himself. It was just awkward for him. He was just way too fast for him. Unorthodox, and it was just coming in too many different angles as far as punching wise. He just got outboxed, outclassed, out everything. But Brandon Rios did a little bit better than I expected. I figured that Brandon Rios was going to get completely dominated. To some extent, he didn't, you know. But Brandon Rios doesn't want to go back down. You know, he wants to stay at 147. He feels good at 147. The only bad thing about it, he feels a little upset. Just why? Because it's back-to-back losses. He lost against Mike Alvarado. He lost against Manny Pacquiao. He moved up in weight to take on Manny Pacquiao. But he really, you know, he needs a tune-up fight. He needs a win underneath his belt. And he trained 5 or 6 months for this fight only to lose. But you know what? He, like he said, quote-unquote, which I agree, keep your head up. Brandon Rios, not take anything from him. He's still a good fighter, I think. But still, I think he needs to go back to 140. 140 would be a good matchmaker for him. Good matches out there at 140. Going to take on the 140 contenders. You know, a lot of good 140 contender. He was there watching the fight, Provodnikov looked at Brandon Rios, and he's definitely excited about that fight. He said, you know what, I would love to take Brandon Rios. I would go up to 147 and make that fight happen. As far as Manny Pacquiao, a lot of people want to see Manny Pacquiao go ahead and take on Provodnikov. But Provodnikov said, you know what, I'm friends with Manny Pacquiao. I'm a sparring partner, and I'm going to oversee that. And I definitely don't want to take on Manny Pacquiao. He's just not going to do it. He'd rather take on other fighters. So that's one fighter Provodnikov doesn't want to take. Not just because he's scared. It's just because they have that friendship and they're friends. You know, and Provodnikov refuses to do that. But he definitely would like to take on Brandon Rios, and that would be a hell of a fight. That would be a good matchmaker. Brandon Rios might not take that fight just because he's a little unsure, uncertain of himself, and he definitely needs to get a win underneath his belt. Provodnikov fighting Manny Pacquiao, that would be a good payday. Provodnikov against Brandon Rios, I think, you know, it's not going to be a good payday on pay-per-view or anything like that, but it'll be an exciting fight. It'll definitely be top contender right there. That might take the match of the year, the fight of the year, definitely. That's definitely a good-ass fight. And, you know, Provodnikov, a lot of people didn't think he'll take on Mike Alvarado, my fight predictions. But, because styles make fights. But guess what? If he takes on Brandon Rios, I hate to say it, boxing fans, I just hate to say it. And you guys know how I say it, skills pay the bills. And you know what? I honestly think Brandon Rios will beat Provodnikov. Say what you want. You know, say what you want. I'm entitled to my own opinion. Watch my last prediction. Say you guys think I'm crazy. I'm rare. I hate to say it. I've been right. I've been right on a lot of fights. I've been right as far as Danny Garcia, as far as Provodnikov, as far as Mayweather. Obviously, I'm not counting Mayweather because you're not supposed to get against Mayweather. Just styles make fights. I honestly say I would like to see that fight, and I think Brandon Rios, regardless if it's 140, regardless if it's 147, Provodnikov will lose against Brandon Rios. Well, anyways, this is Kenneth SB Unboxing. Friend request, subscribe. But anyways, matter of fact, Pacquiao. What's the next for Pacquiao? I would like to see Manny Pacquiao take on Adrian Broner. That's what I would like to see. Since Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. definitely not going to happen. No time soon. Big Bro's not going to fight. So Manny Pacquiao should just set his eyes against Adrian Broner and take on Adrian Broner. Take on Adrian Broner. Yeah, you know, Adrian Broner, he's the next Mayweather. So they say. At least he acts like he's the next Mayweather. But he still needs to get past Marcus Maidana. That's going to be a good fight. Which I didn't say I was going to give a fight prediction on that one. But I'll give one in about a week or so. But I would like to see Manny Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. That would be a hell of a fight. And Adrian Broner would definitely know. My fight prediction, if that fight happens, Manny Pacquiao is going to beat Adrian Broner, hands down. Hands down. It's just too much for him. But anyways, guys, this is Kenneth SB Unboxing. Friend request, subscribe. Have a good one.